10 days left till we're going elk hunting. Here's all the stuff that we're going to be taking with us. You got this individual right here. He's probably not going to survive, to be honest, with everything that he's got.
We have the same exact stuff, by the way. Literally like the same links on Amazon and everything.
No.
Well, we're going to be showing you stuff that you can get for elk hunting on a budget. This is our first year doing this. And we wanted to do it where we're not spending thousands of dollars. These guys spend $1,000 on just a backpack. So we got a bunch of stuff here. We're going to show you what we're taking with us and how we're going to pack it.
You think we're going to get an elk?
Hey.
We'll see.
I don't got sick, cuz. Alright, so
we'll start with the pack. We got the pack.
Alright, we got the same pack. I think he copied me, of course. So, every single backpack that you want to get for elk, you're going to drop at least $600. This is the only one we found that's actually good. And I think it was 150
bucks,
on
110 if you get it on Alibaba or AliExpress. They're like the same thing.
Yeah, so it's really solid. I mean, we haven't gone with it yet, but based on like just testing it, practicing with it, it's pretty solid. 90 liters.
Yep. And it's got the external frame on it, which is super nice for packing out meat. So we'll see if that's going to be an issue we're going to have. Hopefully. Hopefully
if we get it out.
Alright.
Tied you on Amazon. Alright, so the next thing is our binoculars. He went with the Vortex, I went with the Athlon. So I like these a lot. Mine are 8x42. What are yours?
8x42.
Yeah.
Yo, those boys off AliExpress or what?
Yeah, bro. These ones off eBay, bro. No, so I did get these off eBay. These are like $300 brand new, but I got them for I think $115, $120. They were not even used. They're open box. So before you go drop $200-$300, look on eBay. You'll find a lot of stuff that's good quality stuff that's just open box and half the price.
Alright, so our friend here is already experiencing
technical difficulties. Somebody already jinxed me because
his cheap Chinese.
I think I might have got scammed, bro.
Okay. So this American-made Vortex Diamondback HDs, the classic, the timeless binoculars.
Also the expensive
bulletproof. No, you can get them off. Like you can find them on sale.
How much did you pay? Tell them how much you paid.
Probably like 150 or something.
No, you did it.
Yeah, I did, bro. You can find them on sale, man.
Really?
Yeah, and like indestructible warranty. Vortex top quality warranty.
Yeah, but these have a better field of view. That's why I went for them. I actually did a lot of research into these, and they're.
I don't believe it. You can cheap out, but this is like the most important thing that you're gonna need when you're elk hunting. Like if you can't see the elk, how you gonna get on them? You know what I'm saying? So next thing that you definitely need is a tripod. This is something you can cheap out on, not binoculars. So this is something you got the Amazon Basics. I think this was like $20, like super cheap. But when you're in the backcountry and you're trying to look, you definitely need something to help stabilize the bino so you're able to see.
Yeah, so I went with something they already had. I didn't have to spend money on this, thankfully. It's a brand newer, very well known for their tripods and their ring lights from a ring light I already had. This right here I did buy for like $12. It's just an attachment for my binoculars. You just kind of clip it on and you're good to go. So yeah, this, you probably shouldn't spend more than $20-$30 on this whole setup right here.
Yep, and then once you kind of got it locked in, you can extend it. I think it gets like super tall, but we can show you how to do that real quick. Extension, and then total setup with the binos and this, like I said, $20. It'll do the job. That's all you need.
Yep. Alright, so next thing you're going to definitely need is a sleeping mat. Don't skip out on this. They're very cheap, but they're very useful because it keeps you comfortable, and after hiking a long time, you're going to want to rest up proper. So I got one off Amazon right here. It was like $20. It was one of those ones where you step and inflate. Put a picture right here or whatever. It's pretty compact, pretty small. It doesn't weigh much. Go for something that's lighter. They have some that are like up to almost 2 pounds. This I think is just about at a pound.
This is something, it's called the Trichology UL R7. This one's a little bit bigger, but it's got that R7 value, which kind of like helps retain the heat, which is definitely something you're gonna need when you're camping at elevation. I don't know if he's gonna regret that decision. We'll see. Only time will tell, because we have no idea what we're doing. So I'm gonna figure it out.
Next thing is a sleeping bag. This is something you definitely don't want to cheap out on, but I did. So
I think he's definitely going budget. I don't know.
Yeah. So I bought this for I think $30 at Sierra. I forget the brand of it, but it's supposed to be pretty good. It's a mummy shaped one. So it's rated for 30 degrees. We're not going to be hitting 30 degrees, but they say if it's rated for 30, then it's probably good for 50. So I'll let you guys know when we're out there how this keeps me warm.
My sleeping bag comes in the mail tomorrow. I got one of the down sleeping bags. It's like the downs. I don't know much about them, but they're lighter. They're more expensive.
Much more expensive. That was like the same stuff they put in like Canada Goose and
Yeah. It's like the fabric or
no, it's the feathers on the inside.
feathers. Okay.
Yeah, it's like real goose feathers, I think.
So I think I spent like $80 on it, but again, like I'm not trying to be freezing in the mountains. So that's something you might want to spend a little bit more money on. So this is something you definitely need: water filtration system. Another Amazon find, I think probably $30, $40. It's called And Cable. It's got the 1.5 gallon like scoop bag that you fill up with river water, and then it filters with the Life Straw. Kind of the whole compact package, and then you have 2 bags that you keep your water in. It'll do the job.
Yeah, they have a bunch out there. Mine is Practical Survival is the brand. 6-liter bag into another 6-liter bag, takes about 5 minutes to filter. I also bought a Sawyer filter just in case I lose mine or break mine. You never know. If you do lose that, you're gonna definitely want a replacement.
I have him in case I break mine, so I'm not bringing a backup. But definitely something else you'll need is a hydration system. I'm just gonna slip this into my bag, and water. Staying hydrated is gonna be huge, especially because you're being in the mountains. You know, hiking, you're probably burning 5,000 to 6,000 calories a day. So, what you got for that?
I got one of these right here. I bought this for a while ago for a different thing I was going to. The hose is already in the bag. I didn't want to take it out. But what I like about this one is it's easy to kind of just pop this off, fill it up, and then screw it back on. A lot of the other ones, they kind of zip or whatever. I don't like those. This is important though, because when you're out there, you don't want to stop every time you want to take a sip, take it out of your backpack, drink, and put it back. You just want to keep on the move, so you have a straw that's right there, ready whenever you need it.
This is something I cheaped out on, not because it's not important, but because, I mean, they're sticks. Like, you can't go wrong with sticks. I got these off AliExpress, I think, for like $20. It'll do the job. I like the way they fold more than these. These are a little bit more compact. These ones might be more sturdy, but definitely a bigger profile.
Yeah, and this is not something you gotta spend too much money on. These are off Amazon, $20-30. Pretty solid. I did read that you want to get something with a corkscrew handle just because it absorbs sweat better, easier to hold. But I mean, yeah, they're gonna come in handy. You don't have to spend too much money on them, and you know, they'll help us out a lot. Yeah. Alright, so this right here is my food system, I guess. I got the fire maple instead of getting the jet, whatever Jet Bull or whatever it's called. I'm not gonna drop $200 on that. This was $50 off Amazon. Has everything you need. Has a little bowl right here. Here's the igniter, the fire, whatever you want to call it. Put this all down. So this kind of just, literally just like the jet boil, screws right on. There you go. It's not titanium, it's aluminum, but still pretty lightweight. And yeah, so you know, I tested it. It boils literally under in about a minute actually. So yeah, that's what I got.
I almost got one of those, but I ended up just going with the titanium 750 ml pot. And then for my sport, I got this little stainless, I don't know, it's probably like $7, spoon fork combination, and it's got a little knife on the side. So
cool. I got this one right here. It is titanium. I did read up that you do want to get something that's a bit longer, just so that way you're not getting. If I get this out, this right here. If you want to get something a little bit longer, just so that way you're not kind of getting your hands dirty. Last thing you want to do is have to wash your hands when you don't need to out there. So it kind of digs all the way deep down, and I don't gotta ever put my hand in there like this guy.
Not gonna lie, I might be using his fire maple.
He's definitely not using mine.
Real quick, this is our tent that we're not gonna open it up, but this is a pretty compact 2-person tent. It's gonna do the job. I already opened it up. I, pre-fit everything in there. It's called Shinhee. Definitely.
Yo, this thing better keep us warm, bro. He bought this thing. I didn't have any say in it, so I'm trusting him. I hope he can be trusted, but I guess we'll find out when we're out there.
It'll be alright.
Might be shivering cold. Alright, so here's some random miscellaneous things I got. Dude showers, definitely want to use out there. We do plan to take showers out there, but if we're in a pickle and we can't, then I have these right here. Friend told me about these. Happy nuts. So keep your nuts happy. This is just to kind of, hey, maybe I won't take them. This is pretty sick. I found these are dish wipes instead of having to get soap in a scrubbing pad and everything. These are wipes that are biodegradable and they're food safe or whatever it is. So that's pretty cool. There, just kind of wipe my pot, wipe my spoon or whatever. And then finally, these are soap sheets. So they're pretty cool. They come with 400 in here. Essentially what you do is you basically wet it, and then it kind of turns into soap. If I get this thing open, I'll show you. See, it comes in a bunch of different flavors and scents or whatever. So you take a sheet out, you just kind of wet it, right here as you can see. And then this dissolves into soap, so it foams up and everything. And that way you don't have to, so it's basically dehydrated soap.
I will also be using that.
What did you not, what did you buy? You guys not prepared. Other things that I got some like basically dehydrated toothpaste. I don't have them with me, but essentially it's kind of like a toothpaste pill. You kind of chew it, it foams up, then use your toothbrush to brush. I didn't bring all my toiletries, but you want to go, be minimal on that stuff because that stuff can get heavy, but also stay hygienic.
Some very important things here. I'm just gonna bunch a bunch of them together because they're kind of like small. This is my Phoenix HM70R. Freaking love this thing. This thing is amazing. I've used it for salmon fishing. I've used it for hunting. The batteries last forever on these things. Another light source. This is my Nightcore EDC 29. Freaking love this thing as well. Will blind absolutely anything that you shine at it, like my cameraman right here. This is a power source. Obviously, you're gonna need a power bank. This is like a 50,000 amp power bank. I don't know how accurate that is, but I think it charged my phone like 3-4 full times. So great little cop right there. This is my buck knife that is very near and dear and special to me. Got a custom name on it. It's got the Magna Cut steel, so extremely sharp. Going to be really good for skinning an elk, hopefully. Last but not least, another Trekology thing I got. This pillow. This thing is sweet. Like, I'm not trying to be in the mountains like breaking my neck every night. Like, sleep's going to be tough already. Definitely get yourself a pillow. It's gonna make your life a whole lot better.
My pillow is this one right here. This is Turkish Airlines right here.
What's that, bro?
My Turkish Airlines pillow, bro.
Okay, see?
It came with a case, but I took it off. I had the Turkish Airlines logo and everything, but just because it didn't feel good against my neck. But I mean, this is pretty lightweight. Folds up pretty nice.
Don't do that.
Like, save some money, do this. Are you allowed to even take these off the plane? Turkish Airlines, don't sue me.
Okay.
Alright, so now we're showing off our guns that we're taking with us. This is my Canik MC9, 9mm. A friend of mine got some Bear ammo, 9mm. I don't know how good it's gonna be, but I'm gonna take some off of him. So I'm gonna probably just hold it right here. He got it on his chest. I personally don't want anything on my chest because I feel like it'll kind of get warm. It'll kind of be bulky when I'm trying to go up the mountain. So I'm gonna just kind of keep it on my backpack, keep it on me. Well, we'll see how this guy does.
He's taking a 9mm to the mountains. That's how you know he's not credible. So
that's why I got this guy.
This is my Springfield XDM Elite in 10mm. It's got the whole grip on it. Got that nice dark green color. Absolutely love this gun. Got it in a Alien Gear chest holster. I did make this custom. This what do you call this? This whatever. I custom made it because I had one for a different gun and it didn't fit great, so this was my first attempt at making a partial holster, and it actually turned out pretty decent. Does the job. So
you made this?
Yeah, like just the outside of it.
How'd you do that?
It's experience. So yeah, definitely get yourself some protection. Some people use bear spray. If you want to season yourself up nice before like a grizzly bear eats you, that's on you. I'm going with no. This is just. Don't.
Taking bear ammo?
No, of course, yeah.
This guy's saying my 9mm will probably do better than his stupid hollow point drop.
So yeah, definitely get you some protection.
This is another miscellaneous thing I have. It's a shovel, so we can dig and take care of nature. Pretty small, compact, but it kind of folds out pretty nice. It has a little I forgot what these are called. I think it's called a hoe.
You said take care of nature, bro. You're talking about pooping.
Yeah, just that, it helps you kind of dig. So this thing's pretty solid. It's kind of heavy, but not too heavy. You got one?
Nope.
You're not using mine, bro.
I'll just use my hands, like.
Okay. Well, maybe I'm gonna get my own tent, bro.
Definitely something you want. Rangefinder. This is my Leupold I never say the name, but it's the Gen 2. I've used this for whitetail. It's a phenomenal rangefinder. It does the job. I've never had any issues with it in the fog. I know certain rangefinders you will have issues in the fog, so hopefully this one does the trick.
Yeah, my rangefinder, I got it from Denham's. I think I got it a couple years ago for deer hunting. I think I paid like $50 for it, so I don't have it with me, but yeah.
That is something that you don't want to cheap out on, but I mean, you got what you got. If you're on a budget, you can use what you have. All right, so this is my Phelps bugle call. We're honestly pretty new to the whole elk game, so learning how to bugle is extremely difficult, especially if you're using a diaphragm. This one comes with the easy bugle as well as like the diaphragms that you could buy. This thing it took me like a few days, and you know I was doing pretty good with this. Should I?
Let's hear it. Hell yeah.
Is your family gonna wake up? What was he?
Hoping to hear that out there, man. I hope to hear that.
It's gonna be amazing. Can't wait.
So
yeah, get yourself a bugle. This one's I initially got the Enchantress. I think it's like $130. That thing felt cheap to me, although the sound was phenomenal. This is a metal bugle tube. Like let's say you ever dry fired your bow or something, you pull up on an elk, like go at it with this, like you'll be all right.
Alright, so a few other random miscellaneous things I have. This is kind of like a little lantern. It's pretty cool. It has a light from the outside right here. Just kind of take it with you if you gotta use the bathroom or whatever. But then it also has a flashlight this way.
You gotta take care of nature.
You gotta take care of nature, yeah. If nature calls, you know, you can answer. It's also solar charged, which is pretty cool. This is just like a small, cheap sitting pad I got for like $2 off somebody. I got a bunch of these. These definitely will come in handy. I'm going to use them to pack right now. Kind of put some of things externally, some things internally. You know, D-rings or carabiners, whatever. And then a few garbage bags. I don't know if I'm going to take these yet, but I might just take a couple plastic bags. But these are small garbage bags that might come in handy for, you know, whatever, garbage or whatever it may be.
Yeah, great idea. So this is the end result. We just weighed ourselves, my backpack, about 30 pounds. Still missing quite a few things like my sleeping bag, the food, and all that kind of stuff. So I'm probably at least another 15, 20 pounds additionally on top of this. So yeah, you're looking at quite a bit of weight, at least 45 to 50 pounds. How much you got?
I was at 35 pounds. All I'm missing is the food and a few pairs of clothes. I'm thinking another 10, 15 pounds, honestly, which is not bad at all. 40, 50 pounds, better than I thought. I thought we were gonna hit 60, so I'm happy.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna run through these. This is not everything I'm gonna be taking, but just so you have an idea, you want some merino wool items, merino wool socks. You don't have to, but you want something that's moisture wicking.
It's merino.
Merino?
Merino.
Merino? I say merino. I don't know. It's the Michigander.
We're gonna know that.
These are, what are they called? From Duluth. Anything from Duluth, honestly, is 10 out of 10. These are like hiking pants that have like abrasion resistance and stuff. You definitely want some good hiking pants. I think our initial camp is gonna be 5 miles in, like about 2,000 feet elevation gain within the first 5 miles. So it's gonna be very extraneous. It's gonna be tough. So you definitely need some good clothes. And then this is just another pair of pants. These ones are cheaper if you don't want to shell out the money. I got these from Sierra, the American Outdoorsman, made in Bangladesh, so you know they're good.
He also got these for pretty cheap too.
What, these? No, these are like $40. So
yeah,
like,
so you can go to Duluth. They always have sales. We both got the same pair of pants for $40.
And then these are 20. Yeah. They're half the price and probably do just as good. And then last but not least, these are also from Duluth. It's kind of like what, like a fishing. It's got like the mask. It's got the hair or the hood. But it's just like a moisture wicking material that you can use.
Another point about clothes: make sure you get everything is moisture wicking, just because it's gonna get hot. You want the sweat to kind of get up your body. Merino wool as much as you can. Merino. But I mean, yeah, you can definitely not cheap out on clothes. For boots, I got a pair of nice hiking boots that I use during hunting season as well. They were like $50 on Amazon, and they've served me well. Honestly, really good boots.
Yeah, the ones I just bought, they haven't arrived yet, but they're Columbia. I don't know. They're a pretty well-known hiking boot. Definitely something you definitely need good arch support, and like we're gonna be each carrying probably like no less than 50 pounds, honestly. So
100%.
it's gonna be tough, but you need good boots. All right, let us know if you think the things that we have are gonna help us survive our 7 days out in the backcountry. Things we didn't mention, honorable mentions. You need food. Obviously, we dehydrated a lot of food. You can get the pre-packed meals like the mountain house and whatever, ready wise. But a lot of these have very high sodium. So I mean,
yeah. So definitely don't make it your entire diet. Take a few. We dehydrated a lot of jerky. So beef jerky, venison jerky.
I got a video on how to make jerky if you want to check it out.
We also we went to Chipotle the other day and we didn't finish our Chipotle bowl, so we dehydrated that.
Yep.
We'll see how that
Otherwise,
turns out.
otherwise, like just dehydrate protein, like vegetables, mix and match, put everything together, fruits, whatever you want.
Yeah.
Just get something that you know you're gonna want to eat
100%,
when you're up there. Okay, so thank you for watching. If you want to stay tuned, we have a lot of adventures coming up. We'll probably document our road trip there. We're definitely going to document the whole elk trip. So
100%.
it's going to be something you want to stick around for.
Yeah. So thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah, take care.